Hello everyone and welcome on to today's video. I hope you're all doing wonderful, and today we have some news to discuss regarding Spider-Man Brand New Day, which will be releasing July 31st, 2026. So, the news. Our supporting member, or one of our extra characters we get as we have in our previous Spider-Man movies, that being Iron Man, Nick Fury, and Doctor Strange. I nearly forgot Far From Home, but I got there. So, the character we will be getting in Spider-Man 4 Brand New Day will be, drumroll please, the Hulk. Bruce Banner. Will it be Professor Hulk? Yeah, it will be. Now we get the report from Nexus Point News, who is a very reliable source who has got many things right in the past, and a lot of the news outlets are reporting that as well. Now, how do we feel about the Hulk being in Spider-Man? And we are obviously rumoured to get Jean Grey, played by Sadie Sink. I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan on this one. I don't mind having Hulk. It depends on which route they get. And with the rumoured casting of Mr. Negative, there have been some ideas and suggestions that we might be able to get Savage Hulk back if we use Mr. Negative. As we know, Mr. Negative's powers is the power to bring the negative side out of people, which is very easily you can bring out the Hulk. And there are also reports that many of the villains will be street level villains such as Scorpion, Boomerang and Tombstone, which does leave the idea to possible Joe Fixit for the Hulk. How would you turn him grey? I mean, you could do that with Mr. Negative as well, but I would think they would go the Rage Monster Hulk, not like a smart thinking Hulk. And there's possibilities to bring out Maestro possibly. If they went either or, I'd probably hope they'd go with Savage Hulk back. In Secret Wars, I would think Maestro and Joe Fixit would be better, because I think I go back to the Lego Superhero 2 games, that there were different parts of that island or world, and you went into, I think, the New York from 1980 or whatever the hell it was, and they changed the design. And I think if you did that in Secret Wars, where you had a little part of the battle world, you could bring that version of Hulk in. You could bring Joe Fixit in, and then, or you could have like the battle world for Hulks, and you could have Maestro in there. There's different ways you could work. For Spider-Man movie though, I don't want anything. If we're going to get any Hulk, I want Rage Hulk, because there is a panel out of the comics. I think many of us have seen it. I think it's one of the most iconic, maybe not iconic, but one of the most recognisable and rememberable comics, and that is Hulk saying to Spider-Man, people forget, Bruce forget, but Hulk doesn't forget. In that comic, Spider-Man gets everyone to forget who he is, but the only person to remember is Hulk out of everybody. And they could I really do hope they do something like that, because Hulk, yes, he's a rage monster, but we have seen he can be calm out of Ragnarok and parts of Age of Ultron. We've seen we can have that Hulk. We can see him be calm, controlled. So we can get that. I just hope we get a lot of the Hulk. And there's a possibility of maybe Peter gets into college, which he probably will. I think, yeah, he probably will. I forgot whether he got in, but he didn't. Ned and MJ got in, but Peter didn't. Whether he will in this one, Professor Hulk could be a professor in the college. There's that possibility. And there are also rumours of us getting a new MJ, Mary Jane Watson, instead of Michelle Jones. So there is rumours of that. If we got a new MJ, I wouldn't be too against it. I don't mind Zendaya, but I'd want the redhead. I want a redhead MJ, Spider-Man. But if we don't, I'm happy with Zendaya still. I don't care. I hope we get introduced to Harry and what's Gwen? Gwen. Could we see a different version of Gwen in the multiverse movies? Hopefully, maybe. And Miles, we're obviously getting Feast in this movie. Apparently. I hope we do. But yeah, that is all for today then. We've got Hulk is going to be our backup character, our secondary character, our supporting character. Oh yes, that also reminds me. I really hoped we got Daredevil as our backup character, supporting character, our supporting role for Spider-Man for anyone. Because if it's going to be a street level movie, you're gonna want Daredevil. It just works. If you're going to do street level, use Daredevil. It works with the storyline for Daredevil and Kingpin, and it's Marvel, man. Sony as well. It's probably more Sony than Marvel. It's something. It is really something. But we move on, and we hope we will still get Daredevil, and we're hoping we get a good story. And that's the main thing. If we get a good story and we get a good plot, good everything, then we're happy. Well, hopefully we're happy. But bringing in Hulk, and then if you've got Mr. Negative, I can see that working. I can really see that working. And we get our Rage Hulk. We get our Savage Hulk back just before Secret War, before Doomsday. Which, thank God, because you're going to want Rage. Savage. I keep on wanting to say Rage Hulk, Savage Hulk. You're going to want to get Savage Hulk before Doomsday. And then we have Doomsday after Spider-Man. So it's straight away. After. And yeah, I think that does it for that video. Please like and subscribe. It helps the algorithm out so much. I'm Toby. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you have a great rest of the week. And goodbye.